Well, today I'm going to do a tarot reading in English. I recorded two other videos doing readings in English, but um, well, things happened, and I not so much that I was not able, but more like I didn't want to because I don't know. So the thing is that I have to try to make the video without cuts. So then I haven't I do not have to so then I do not have to edit them because that is kind of boring for me. I don't like to edit videos, so I will try to make like all the video in one piece and leave it like that. So okay, if you don't know me, I'm Violeta. I usually do videos in Spanish talking about my life, and sometimes I make tarot readings. There's that. So I would like to know what the community that gets to this video need to know right now for the year and mine high school. So okay. So to start with, we have King of Swords, and we have Page of Wands, and then Nine of Wands. So just from the bat, I really hate when I watch a tarot reading video in YouTube, and all what the reader do is like talk about the influences that other people have in ourselves. So this is not to like blame anyone, but like that's the emotion I feel. It's like, well, I am looking the video, so I need to know like what's in my possibilities to change that. Like, I don't want to know if somebody hates me or if they are sending me the evil eye, because that's not in my control, you know. I want to see what's in my control. So the first thing when I saw these cards was like, a king is like greater than a page, and the cards were like this. So the page isn't looking like at the king. So, and the king is looking like to the front. So like this is the order of the cards. And so I thought, well, there is someone that has like better abilities, and they are like more bold, and they have like authority. And then there's the page, and the page is like doing whatever they want because they are the page of wants, and like they go towards what they want. And then we have like the nine of wands that looks more like the page of wands than the king of swords. So I thought, well, there's someone that has more power and is like showing off their power and their intelligence. And then I thought, well, as the page of wands is the center card, I thought maybe page of wands is self minimizing themselves intellectually, okay? Because they're afraid that they cannot defend themselves towards the people that they think have more power than them. Okay, so if you are having like that kind of situation right now, I will say that it's more like a perception thing, that you perceive yourself as less than it is like a real thing. It could be that the person has more power, but the thing here is what you told you, what you tell yourself about the story. You know, like they have this and I have that. They are better at me at blah blah blah. I think this shows like a low self-esteem and like comparison thinking towards others, and that makes you feel like low and anxious. Okay, so what else? Because I don't want to tipo, if, that's funny because I said tipo, and tipo is like it's like to say like, but in Spanish. So I don't want to hear if someone is talking shit about me, because you already know if someone is talking shit about you, like you feel it. But the thing is the self-talk you have about that, like, okay, they are doing it because I'm this and this, and no, they are doing that because they are pieces of shit, and they do that with anyone they want to do it. Like, that doesn't have anything to do with you. So what else? Okay, so we have the page of swords, strength card, and 6 of cups. So if you're feeling someone's energy, like in your own energy file, I will say that there's 2 reasons. One, maybe the person is like obviously sending you energy, and you can send someone energy thinking a lot about them or talking about them, or um, I don't know, that way. Like the ways I already mentioned. um but the thing is, if you grab that energy and make it yours, it's worse. Okay, so like everyone is talking about everyone, and you know that because sometimes you're like washing the dishes and then you like a thought of someone that you don't talk with like since 2018, and like the thought of them pops up in your mind. um like everyone is sending any energy to everyone, like that's what life is. The thing is that you hold on to that. Okay, so and the question is why you do that, like what you get from that. Because we have the strength card, and it's like a woman holding a lion's head or mouth. And in this case, and with the information that I have from myself and that I've learned from life, because like that's what a tarot reader does. They like see in the images what they have in their subconscious mind. So this seems to me like you're freaking holding onto the personality that first you're like worse that other people, like you're less valuable than other person, and then you grab onto that energy that they could be sending to you just like from thinking about you or talking, and you are doing it like a much bigger thing. You know when butterflies are like this, but when they spread their wings, like they seem to be like a much bigger animal, or other animals that also do that, where this is the same but you're doing it to yourself. Like the situation isn't as bad, but what your mind tells you is like aggravating the situation. Okay, so this leads us to Six of Cups. Six of Cups usually means the past, like old memories, good old memories. So I'm going to ask. Okay, and we also have that was in the back of the deck, the Ace of Wands. Okay, I want another card to further clarify this. Okay. So, okay, and then at the back of the deck we have the Devil, and the card that showed was the Hierophant. So, this is what I'm seeing. So, we are talking about something of the past that is triggering you to feel less than, and then that you have no power, like taking care of your energy. So this talks about the past, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands uh, can mean a lot of things, but in this specific situation, I think it talks about power. And we had a Hierophant, and he has a lot of power. So maybe in the past there were like figures of power that they okay they their actions towards you or anyone, because they were like this with all the people that was around them, they like imposed their strength and their use of words and manipulation tactics they imposed themselves to people, and they used, like, as I already mentioned, the manipulation tactics, because you trust a priest, you trust a hierophant, because they know things about life. So these people used the fact that they knew things, or you thought they knew things, to manipulate you. Okay? In a way, this was like, this served them to like reinforce that they had power, and to reinforce like their ego, because in reality they had low self-esteem. Okay? And we have the devil here. So I think those are like toxic dynamics that happened in your like childhood, or too many years ago, that generated trauma for you. So probably people that have kind of the same personality traits, or that energetically feel like this first person, will trigger the same feelings in you. So we should take a look to this first wound. So this person that inflicted pain onto you, they should have they should have take care of you. They should have taken care of you. Sorry if I repeat the same words. I'm just trying to say the right word for the occasion. Okay, so, and as English isn't my first language, I have to like translate it in my mind, so I'm sorry for that. Okay, this person should have taken care of you in the past. They weren't fully allowed to do that. Like, this made me think about the abusers in the church. So maybe they were like feeding the kids or like taking care of them in a way, but then they will abuse them, okay, because that's what they do. And I don't really think they saw that as bad, because they are not able to see their own shadow, because if they do see their own shadow, they could maybe kill themselves or like feel very, very, very bad about the things that they've done. So I think here we could be seeing a narcissistic personality. So you had to deal with a narcissistic personality that the thing is that they had to take care of you, but they couldn't like do it all the way because emotionally they weren't able to. So we have the devil, and the devil is always about things that we can get out for from so you're holding to this like kind of situation. Maybe it what's the word, maybe it reappears like in other people. Like right now it's being triggered by someone that possibly could be another person that has nothing to do with the first person that infringed this trauma to you. But it well could be the first person. But it doesn't seem like it. But they are like kind of similar in like personality traits. But the thing is, you need to heal this, because it will happen again and again and again until you know your worth, and you know that it doesn't have to be like this. Okay, so to talk about the first person is to talk about someone that, okay, they are so programmed and brainwashed uh, from their own family and trauma and perception of reality and worldview that, okay, they won't change. Okay, they aren't going to change. No no time soon. Okay. And they hold on dearly to their power. So I think you can know this information because it's here for you to see it, but I don't really think that you can do anything about that. Okay, what you can do is to see the dynamic that is playing out here and to break away from it, like choose another thing, because what we see, and these are pretty similar cards to be honest, what we see here is two people that have chains around their neck, but they can perfectly like take them off, you know. So Why are we choosing to give our power away to people that we know are not no good for themselves or for anyone, because they are like in a, what should I say, like they are delusional, okay? They can say you are delusional, but they are the ones that are delusional, you know. So okay, you should, you, if this doesn't resonate with you, and or you feel like something isn't right to you in the story that I'm telling, like this is not your story. This will be, this this is for specific people that are having a situation right now that is being triggered from another situation in the past with real narcissistic people, or people that again and again and again have caused pain, and that are also in pain, that, you know, these people have like control issues and violence issues, and you know that they are also in pain. So use your intuition and your discernment, please. um so the thing is how you like heal this pattern. First you have to like accept that, like stop trying to gaslight yourself to think that everyone has good intentions, at that what they are telling you, if what they tell you doesn't align with their energy, and you seem to be an empathetic and like spiritual person, and you catch the vibes, so like don't gaslight yourself to think that this person has good intentions for you. Like just accept that they don't, and then you will have the freedom to choose differently from that, but not from auto gaslighting yourself. So yes, there's the Two of Wands, and like he has options, you know. um um so it's like this doesn't end here, and I think we can go round and around talking about the same stuff, but I will again like tell you what I see here, so you can take your actions the way you prefer. Okay, so the person right now that you are having trouble, it's like you think of them like this, and they are this, okay? Like when you think about them, you think like they are, I don't know, you are like putting them in a pedestal. So they are like maybe talking shit about you at your back. But the thing here is that you perceive yourself as someone without value. So reinforce your self-esteem. How you do that? Well, if you don't like your body, go to the gym. If you are smoking cigarettes, stop smoking them. If you get up late, stop waking up late. If you have bad eating habits, stop having them. But and you will say, but that's difficult. Okay, just go one day at a time and choose the best for you, and you know what's the best for you, because nobody says that like smoking pot all day is good, or smoking like 20 cigarettes per day is good. Like, you know what's good for you. Just start taking care of yourself, because if you don't do that, like, nobody will. Okay. um that's like the harsh truth here. So, like, you have to start empowering yourself, so you don't think that patients are kings. Okay. And so you don't give all your power away energetically. um so you could perfectly cut cords, but it won't serve you if you keep like in that keep being in that energy. Okay. So do whatever you think that will serve you. um Also, like, the bad guy here is the first person to that then makes you feel triggered each time the same thing happens. Okay. That's like the biggest monster. That actually isn't a big monster. It's like a person that shows themselves as something that they are not, and they are in a lot of pain, and they have control issues, and they want to control everyone. Okay. So the thing here is that your inner child um is wounded because they didn't feel safe back then. So what you can do is stop gaslighting yourself, because that is the same thing that the first person did. So, and start taking care of you the way that this person um wasn't able to, like put boundaries, etc. Okay. Take care of yourself, start putting boundaries. um I hear when it's no, it's no. Okay, like, no. And if they are mad at you, well, fuck off for them. Okay. Like, they can fuck off. And then that you have options, and you cannot forget that you can choose a better life, but it's up to you, you know. Like, you could be sitting there saying like, yeah, I know I have options, but I don't know what to do. Well, um I saw a TikTok video like just this morning that is perfect for this occasion, and the girl said, each time I have like, I don't know what to do. Each time I don't know what to do, I think myself as a book, and think of it like the main character of the book. And, like, I don't know if she wrote, like, if she does write the story, but what I did was like think like me. Oh, sorry, this is like pretty harsh. So the girl said she thought of herself as a main character of a book, and then he would then she will think that herself as the reader. So what would the main character do, and what would the reader want the main character to do? And that's an awesome, like, idea, and I did that. And I was like in two minds about something, and doing this exercise made me realize that, man, I have very poor self-esteem, and I'm always trying sorry, it's like my throat is itchy, you know. Well, that's kind of like throat chakra related, because ears and throat is throat chakra. So and also shoulders. So like I have poor self-esteem, and when I have two ways to choose, I get lost in the thing that may put me in the victim. Okay, like if I have two paths, both difficult, okay, I tend to start dancing with the one that puts me in a victim place. Like, that's what I think it's the easiest one, or the one that will make me feel better. And on the other hand, there's the difficult one, and I start to think like that the difficult one will fuck me off. Like, the hard one will destroy my life, and I won't be able to sustain it. But this exercise, I hope you understood all that I say, because it was pretty difficult for me to say that. But that exercise helped me to see this about myself, and to know that no, it's not easy, but you have to repeatedly say no to the victim that you are, and say yes to the adult and the strength in you to create a better life. Because if you're having trouble with a narcissist or with manipulation, the worst thing you can do is put yourself in places that can reinforce the abuse, okay? So it's better to do the thing that is difficult, but to an extent will make you stronger, you know? So I hope this message resonates with you and helps you if you are having a weird situation right now. So blessings, and have a great week. Bye.